Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Roki Sasaki.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. And that
Ball.
misses. And it's 1-1. Just
Ball.
off the inside edge. Next off,
That's a ball.
misses. 3-1 now. Stretches and hauls it in.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Vladimir
Ball.
Guerrero Jr. The next to hit takes
One ball,
one.
no strikes.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early.
That missed. That's a ball.
That one inside, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Trout makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 out, space is empty. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Sasaki, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman.
That's an out.
And that is the third out of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And he hits a ground ball right side. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And it one-hops the wall. Betts into second. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Mike Trout. And that's in
That's
the
a
dirt.
ball.
1 out and a runner
1-0.
at second here in the second game of the series. And that
2-0.
skips in the dirt.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here is Freddie Freeman. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1.
Got him.
And that's 2.
He's out of there.
Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. Fouled off left side. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that one
Ball,
upstairs,
that's high.
ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
And now
That's
it's
a ball.
up.
Full count.
And down on strikes he goes. And 1 gone. Here's Riley Green. To the right side. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. There's the
Hike
strike.
one.
2 out, space is empty. Check swing, called strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Strike three. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half. Of inning number 2, here's Teoscar Hernandez. Bassett back to work. Clement. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Will Smith in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And that one almost got him. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got
One
such
and one.
a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Hernandez at third. Smith on at first with nobody out. Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the back himself, but he's back in time. Here's Alex Bregman.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made
swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lucas snags it on the run. Here's the throw to the plate. And
No, he's in there, safe.
As the run scores from third. And now the rookie second baseman. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ball.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Ball comes home,
Out.
and he's dead at the plate. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. That one is gone. And we're level. It's 1-1. Next to hit, Nathan Lucas. And that's in for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Ernie Clement will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And And misses
Nope, ball.
inside. Tied up here in
2-2.
the early going. Strike
ha!
three, it's a strikeout for Roki. Here's Andres Jimenez. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, and he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pasquantino.
0-1.
Box comes up empty with a swing there. Way high.
Ball high.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Varsho right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. Doubled his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball.
Betts is definitely one of those
1-0.
guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won
2-0.
World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves. And everything else you can think of.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up and
Ball.
in, and now 3-2.
He
Count's
should
full.
get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he'll step off and take the signs again. And it finds its way through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt, blocked. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And there's a hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the first
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. Betts over at second. Trout over at first with one away.
Yeah.
Strike on the outside corner. And the count even at 1. Ouch, that one drilled him.
That's 3 singles in a row. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Inside.
Ball.
1-1.
1-1. Ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2-2's the count.
Inside.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Full count.
And all 3 runners on the move here. Here comes Freddie around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
Bases loaded, and he drives them all in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted.
That's
2
in,
outs,
ball.
Still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Inside, ball.
It's inside. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch
Ball
is
outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
That's ball
Now
4.
he's in the
Take your
driver's
base.
seat with the 3-1 count.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Alex Bregman. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Now, if he's going to steal second,
0-1.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Oh.
Gets it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 4th, Anthony Santander at the plate. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next for Toronto, Riley Green. Just off the
that
outside
missed.
edge. 1-0.
1-0. That's a ball low.
Green
Did he go?
checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. The Jays trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4.
Hey,
And a big swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's 2 down. Here's the Toronto catcher. Jonah Heim went down on strikes his first time through. And that's outside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one
Ball,
missing
that's
inside. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Heim off of first with 2 away. And that one in the air center field. Outman settles underneath it, and that is that. Bottom 4, and here is number 6. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting
That
a
missed.
result
That's a
like
ball.
that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally.
1 ball,
for
no
most
strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Lucas going back. Way back there and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they add a couple more. It's 6-2. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Takes it in for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. And now it's
That's a
even
ball.
up.
That's a really good take right there.
1 and
Slider
1.
down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane
Nope,
and do
ball.
anything with.
The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez. And Freeman is retired. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Right side, Lucas. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Sasaki back to work. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Clement
0-1.
swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one gets down for a hit, and that turns the lineup over. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Guerrero
No,
up for the
ball.
3rd time and takes ball 1.
1-0.
Clement, the lead runner at second. Jimenez at first. 1 gone. In the air, right side. And there's 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Josh Hader.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs.
1-0.
Kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
swings through
Hee-haw!
that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One
Try to
ball,
go
one
again with
strike.
the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching
Ball.
up.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be Will Smith. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's down.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more.
That one ripped right center field. And it
Over the
hops
fence.
over the wall for an automatic double. Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
Heck
Swinging a
one.
miss at a slider.
No balls. One strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in.
He's in there. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way.
To second.
That's an out.
On to
You know-
first double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. That one.
One
way
ball, two
inside.
strikes. 2-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And now
Full
the
count.
filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Handles,
He's
goes
out.
to first. That's the inning. Top 6. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. And that is out of play.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't
0-2.
worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and
No,
that's
that missed.
fine if
That's
you're
a
having
ball.
a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Swing
3.
and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Ground ball right side. And
Foul
that's
ball.
Just foul. Check
Hit it right.
swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Strike three in a
3.
row. 2 down, bases empty. And now Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss. 2 down,
0 balls,
nobody
1
on.
strike.
And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. That's inside.
No, that's it.
And the count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-2. Varsho makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Here's a big power threat. Mike Trout. And it's fouled away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some
Ball.
more damage.
Outside, and 1-1. Misses
Nope,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering
Ball.
is downstairs. Slice down the right side. Guerrero throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. Here's the tag,
Out on the
and he's
tag.
out. And that ends the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad
0-1.
I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is
No balls, 2
95
strikes.
and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Inside, but in for a strike. Attacked with the sweeper. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to not in time at first.
He's in there.
It's a fielder's choice.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Out to short, Clement. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Check swing.
That's a ball.
Held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and they get the out on Smith. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit on the ground to the right side. Puts the tag
Out on the
lead
tag.
in the box, and that's the... Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, left field. One up, one down. Vinny Pasquantino next up for the Blue Jays. That one drilled left field. Reaches down, makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Gets under it and pops it up. Freeman under this one. And that is that. And now it's Alex Bregman. Little back to work. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's the second baseman.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. Takes it in for the out. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Grounder off the pitcher. Now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle, Clement. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Leading off, Riley Green.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Trout is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Jonah Heim next up for the Blue Jays. So they turn things over to the righty, Landon Knack.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman.
That's an out.
Now only 1 out remaining. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout. 8-2